Lane Kiffin is reeling in all this money, or should I say, his agent Jimmy Sexton is reeling in all this money with his move to LSU, as in just under 24 hours, Lane Kiffin has become the number one villain in college football because he has gone full Gordon Gekko. Greed is good. What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. If this is your first time watching Adapt and Respond, thank you for joining us here. We talk college football year round. If you're into that, hit that subscribe button, like this video, answer the question in the comments below. How do you feel about LSU paying Lane Kiffin not just more than any other coach in America not named Kirby Smart, which includes Ryan Day, it includes Marcus Freeman, it includes Mike Elko, it includes, my goodness, Brent Venables, anybody else you can think of. $13 million a year. For perspective, it ain't that much less than Kirby Smart's get paid, $13.28 million per year. 7 years, $91 million. But I think the one that really gets people going is the $1 million that LSU is prepared to pay Lane Kiffin for what Ole Miss might do in December. He's getting the same sort of incentives that he would have got at Ole Miss had he been head coach in the postseason for the college football playoff. So if Ole Miss wins the national championship, Lane Kiffin expects to make another cool $1 million. When LSU wants to be petty, we have all the evidence in the world that is exactly what they will do. They will be as petty as they need to be or feel obligated to be. This is a program that says, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. It also says, you think we care that you call our new head coach a villain? We embrace it, just like every other college football program in America. I mean, not for nothing, but being a villain in this sport is an extremely cool thing. Miami Hurricanes, Jimmy Johnson, they were villains. That was extremely cool. We all loved that. Florida State with his criminals, as they like to say. They were villains. We all enjoyed that. I mean, look, you had at one point, Bobby Bowden had the luxury of not playing Randy Moss. Can you imagine what you would have had if you had Warwick Dunn, Peter Warwick, and Randy Moss? Even Danny Cannell couldn't screw that up. You know what I'm saying? Look, other villains in the sport. Damn, Alabama, 2008, 2009, 2010. Other villains in sport. 06 Florida, 08 Florida. Hello. I mean, Andy Staples used to have a spreadsheet of everybody got arrested on that team. Everybody wants to be a villain in this sport, man. It's cool. Everybody, don't nobody want to be Captain America with the hammer and the shield, getting absolutely stolen, beat down. You talking about, look. What's cooler? Having your homie show up through the portal or saying, is that Captain America? Is that Iron Man? Is that Thor? Am I one man with a damn machete? Cool, yeah. Bet. Let's go. Thanos getting that work in, dog. Like, Thanos was going so hard, I could hear Robin Black in my ears calling the fight, man. Like, did that? Oh, you think you bad, Hulk? Let me in there when homie said, what was the Ma said, let him have his fun. I was like, yo, what? And then he went to work on that man. 2-piece, 3-piece. You know, I felt like we was doing 20 count on the focus mitts. Everybody want to be a villain. LSU's like, hell yeah, give us that villain status. We got enough money over here to make this stick. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make this stick. Cool, bet. It's fun now, right? It's fun. And that's what I'm here for. That's what you're here for. We're here for the fun of it. I don't know how much fun it's going to be for Ole Miss with Pete Golden in 3 years. I don't know how much fun it's going to be for LSU with Lane Kiffin in 3 years. But right now, we are having fun. Like, this is wild. Sunday is unlike any other Sunday that we've had. Not just because we had people at the Oxford airport throwing middle fingers and telling Lane Kiffin off on his way out. Not just because we had Ole Miss quite literally leave Lane Kiffin's clothes in the street. But because when he sat down in Baton Rouge, it was like go move. The man. It's like fly flying to another country where they ain't got no foreign extradition. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is the only escape that's cooler than what Lane Kiffin got away with in Tennessee and in Mississippi is DB Cooper, who fell from a plane and was never seen again. Or oh man, now I gotta look it up because I don't want to mess this one up. Give me 1 second. This one gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. Oh man, what's dude's name? Oh man, Keith Gill. That's what it is. That's the other one that was cool. It's like Keith Gill showing up to take all this money from Wall Street on the GameStop thing and then bouncing. Ain't nobody seen that dude. Yeah, you don't nobody need to see that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like Roaring Kitty, getting it out. You know what I'm saying? Roaring Kitty still got 1 million subscribers on YouTube, dog. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's been 5 years since we seen dude. But you know what? It's cool. It's cool. Like home run hitter. That's what that was. I remember watching that go down. I still got GameStop stock, but I used to have a lot. And about the time when everybody was like, yo, go dump it. Now I'm holding it. And holding the line. We ain't have nothing else to do. You get it. I hope that some of that money is showing up in Lane Kiffin's contract. I mean, the funny thing about all of this is we had Michigan State buy out Jonathan Smith for $30 million, probably going to hire Pat Fitzgerald, which is wild. And we had Kentucky buy out Mark Stoops for about $38 million, which again, wild, right? They owe Mark Stoops that money in 60 days. He's probably going to negotiate to make it easier for them. But now you got people talking about Will Stein in Kentucky. That'd be coaching your arch nemesis. I don't know about that. Man went to Louisville, play ball at Louisville. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many Texas head coach or Texas players would coach Texas A&M. I don't know how many Oklahoma players would coach Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happened. Like DKR did it. DKR was born in Oklahoma, went to play ball at Oklahoma, coached Texas, made them into a power. Maybe that's what Will Stein's looking at. But this, I needed to do a segment on this, man. Like this is a day where I am so grateful to have this job, because these are days when sports talk is all over the map. And I'm, like getting to be a host is really, really cool. But on days like today, I look around, I go, Jimmy Sexton, dog, you that dude. He done fleeced LSU at least twice. He got Nick Saban the highest paid contract coming straight from Michigan State to LSU. Like Jimmy Sexton just be doing this. And, like everybody would like an agent like this. I'm not, that's not shade. He is Scott Boras. And I'm trying to think of another super agent to throw in here. I mean, all CAA could just hires him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need nobody else. But $1 million for what you ain't do? It's America, Jack. Not only, hold up. Not only is America, Jack, the way that this is all played out, it can only happen here, right? In a year where we pushed the transfer portal back by some measure, I tend to think it didn't do what it was supposed to do. Like if Lane Kiffin is willing to leave a team that can play for a national championship, and he did at the end of the season, how can we penalize the kids for wanting to do the same thing? Like, it's clearly about the money. And the new ground, right? He's the first dude to be a head coach 3 different SEC schools. But if that's what we're gonna be about, then let's not hide about this. Like, the portal doesn't open until January 2nd, and we've already seen dudes, they're planning to enter the portal. They're probably gonna be making deals. This has been going on with head coaches. Like we saw with the coaches that got fired earlier this year and the buyouts that were there for them. I just don't see how the threat to the product can only be laid at the players' feet now. You know what I mean? Like, if you got, again, this was the hottest coaching commodity in the sport, which means that Lane Kiffin could have probably stalled this even longer if he wanted to. I wouldn't have wanted to. But then again, I probably would have made a different kind of decision. If you can match the money and you can match the budget for the roster, I just didn't see another reason to go other than selfishly, right? Like, and again, it's America, Jack. Do what you got to do. But I just don't want to have these conversations anymore when we know that Lane Kiffin just did this. You cannot sit behind a microphone anymore and chastise players alone for leaving teams that have chances to play for national championships because the money's big or they're not getting to play. Lane Kiffin got to call the plays. You know what I'm saying? Lane Kiffin ran the team. He has all of the authority over there. There's nobody telling him what he can't do. And yet he still decided to get up and leave. Let that sink in.